welcome to episode 4 of In this lesson we're going to be looking at some sweep picking. We're going to use just a simple 3-string major shape, and we're going to move it down the neck, moving through a couple of different keys. So to begin with, we're going to be in the key of C major. So in C major we've got the root note, the root chord, which is C major obviously, and then we've got the 5 chord, which is the G major. So we're doing a 1-5 progression. So the C major shape has its root note on the B string at the 13th fret, and the full arpeggio is 15 on the E string, 12 on the E string, so that's a pull off, then 13 on the B string, 12 on the G string, 13 on the B string again, back to the 12th fret E string. So, and we're going to play that twice and then move on to the next pattern. Each shape will be exactly the same but just at a different fret. So the root note of the first one was on the 13th fret B string, and for our G major chord, the root note's going to be on the 8th fret of the B string. Section 2 is going to be the same thing again. It's going to be a 1-5 progression, but we're going to be in the key of B flat major this time. So we're going to play the B flat major triad with the root note at the 11th fret B string. And then the 5 chord will be an F major at the 6th fret B string. So the root note will be at the 6th fret. The actual arpeggio will go 8, 5 on the E string, 6 on the B string, 5 on the G string. So now we've got this. And then we're going to do this one more time for section 3, but again we're going to descend a whole tone, which puts us in the key of A flat major. So now our root note is going to be at the 9th fret B string. And the 5 chord will be, again, back 2 frets from the previous 5 chord. So this will be at the 4th fret on the B string, which is E flat major. So sections 1, 2 and 3 all together sound like this. And then for section 4, to finish it off, we're going to stay in the key of A flat major, and this time we're going to play the 4 chord. So all the other keys that we've looked at, we could have named the key after either of the chords, because it could have been a 1-5, which is what we were doing, or you could look at it as a 4-1 progression. The reason we've called it a 1-5 progression is because this last section we're going to add a new chord, so we end up with 4-5-1. So this is going to be in A flat major. We're going to be having the D flat major chord, which is the root note is at the 2nd fret on the B string, and we're only going to play this once rather than twice like the others. And then we're going to move up to the E flat major again, so we get this, and then move up to the A flat major, which is the root note on the B string at the 9th fret. And then we play that once, and then we're going to play it again, but this time we're going to descend 5 strings down to the A. So we're going to go E string, 11, pull to 8, then play 9 on the B, 8 on the G, 10 on the D string, and 11 on the A string. So we get this. And then we're going to move up, so we're going to play the same note, the 11th fret A string again, but we're going to move so that we play it with our index finger this time. And then we're going to hammer on to the 15th fret, still on the A string. And then we're going to do a roll with our middle finger, so we're going to play the 13th fret on the G string, sorry, the D string, then G, and then B. And then play the 11th fret E string, and then hammer on to the 16th fret E string. So this is our root note again here. So altogether that sounds like this. So section 4 will sound like this. We're just going to hold that last note and then slide out downwards. So remember to practice these slowly, just work on your technique, focus on your picking hand as well as your fretting hand. Start off really slowly, play it through lots of repetitions until you start to get the hang of it, and then you can slowly build up the speed. So here's the whole thing at a medium speed. So if you're a Syndicate member on Patreon, you can download the ebook for this, which has a tab in, and you'll also be able to get the 3 backing tracks. So we've done one at 100 BPM, one at 140, and one at 200, if you're feeling brave. So download those if you remember, and that'll give you something to practice along to, assuming you're comfortable with those speeds. So that's it for this lesson. See you next time.